VoceVista Video lets you save your recordings in a number of file formats. You can also import media files for analysis. In this video, we'll look at the different file types available for saving your recordings and go over the procedure. Then we'll look at how to open local media files as well as web links so that you can use the application to analyze files created in other programs. At the end, we'll show you how to search for files that you have created or edited using VoceVista Video Pro, our flagship software. VoceVista Video lets you save your files in 4 different formats. The primary difference among them is whether the files get compressed and whether the compressed files lose any data during the process. WAV files are not compressed when you save them. These files are the fastest to open and save, but they are also the largest size of all the formats. This format is the best when disk space is not a consideration or you are working with the files regularly. The files experience no data loss when you save them. FLAC, or FLAC, is the default format when you save the files in VoceVista Video. When you save with this format, the files are compressed to about 50% of their original size. They are also lossless, meaning no data is lost during the compression process. When you reopen a FLAC file, it is exactly the same as when you created it. These files load and save slightly slower than WAV files. This is a good format for archiving files without any data loss, or if disk space is important. When you save files in either the MP3 or OGG format, they are compressed and have some level of data loss from the original recording. The benefit is that the files are only about 10% of the original size. You can change the amount of compression the file undergoes when saving in MP3 format in Settings, Advanced Settings, Encoders. This can affect the amount of data loss during compression. To choose your file format, click File Save As, and the Save As dialog appears. By default, the file name is based on the current date, but you can change it to anything you like. Select the location where you want to save the file and the format from one of the 4 options. You can open files through the menu or just by dragging and dropping a compatible file or files on the application. If you have more than one file open at the same time, use the File tabs at the bottom of the window to switch between them. There are a number of sample files available under Help, Open Sample File. When the file is accessible through a URL on the internet, you can import it. This works with most web pages that contain a single media file, including videos that contain audio tracks. VoceVista Video can open most media file formats, including video files, but only the audio track will be visible in the application. Any associated video will not be downloaded to your computer. Click File, Open Web Link. You can then specify the URL where the file is located. The file is downloaded to your hard drive, so you have to specify a location where it will be saved as well as the file name. If you do not own the file, be sure to check the terms of use for the website to make sure downloading the file is permitted. If you are using VoceVista Video Pro, you can use the Files Markers window tab to show a history of files that you have opened and search those by file name or description. Go to View File Marker List. The window appears on the right. Select All to display the last files you have opened, sorted by date of last opening with the most recent one at the top of the list. Type a search term in the box at the top, and files containing that term appear below. Click Open to search only the files you currently have open. If you select Current, the application will only search the active file for markers, which are sections in the file that you have labeled. We will go over markers in another video. In this video, we went over how to save files in different formats and the advantages of each. We also went over how to open local files and web links in the application. Finally, we discussed how to search for files that you have opened in VoceVista Video Pro, our flagship software.